and then and you just kind of go on a journey with them. It just makes you feel good to write a song. You know, the thing about making anything is that it makes you feel good, whether it's a drawing, or whether you're writing something, or a piece of music. And then the journey that it goes on, you can't control it. But there's definitely that moment when you feel like a song isn't yours anymore. And honestly, it's brilliant. It's the most liberating thing. I think if you feel like songs are yours, then you can't write anymore.
So, back to tonight. This is bizarre. Are you loving this? Because you said you want to do this for such a long time, let people into your thought process in your mind. Is it everything you wanted it to be?
Well, I mean, I just think it's just a privilege. I feel very lucky to be able to do this and to have anyone, you know, kind of like come and show up and be part of the process. For me, it's just, and I feel very, very lucky. So thank you very much.
I think it's fascinating. Watching you do all this and like breaking down the songs and stuff, it is absolutely fascinating. Does your mind ever switch off? You know, like we go to work and we like, it's weekend, we're not going to think about it. Do you ever have like some time off and go, I'm not going to write a song, I'm just going to watch TV or do something? Or you're always thinking?
No! God, I'm the most lazy person you've ever met.
Oh good! No, I'm glad you said that.
Actually, the one thing I like is just cooking. And it's like I have these crazy dreams where I just kind of you know, go to cooking school and then just kind of dream of just opening just a restaurant.
What's your signature dish?
I don't know.
You don't have so you must have a go-to dish. Like you're doing a dinner party, we come around to your house. Hypothetically, what are you cooking?
You're putting me on the spot. Look, are we meant to be talking about hyperlove?
No, we'll come on to hyperlove in a minute. This is much more interesting.
No, I agree with you.
No offense to hyperlove.
It depends what I find. I think it doesn't. I just like cooking. Anything good. Whatever you want, I'll cook you whatever you want.
I wasn't inviting myself round to your. Should we all go round to Mika's for Sunday dinner? Yeah, there you go. So yeah, back to hyperlove. Are you proud of it? It's like your first English album since 2019, isn't it?
Yeah,
so it's
exactly.
Yeah, is it good being back writing in English, or does it make any difference?
Yeah, of course it makes a difference. But it's really, you know, a lot of life happened between the 2019 My Name Is Michael Holbrook album and this, and yeah, it felt like the right time to kind of write a record that felt completely free. We're really proud of it. We're proud of being kind of self-affirmed weirdos. Because sometimes in life you just want to get to 40 years old and be like, aha, I managed to stay weird.
That's it, fight it.
And this is different. Weird's not dumb. Like, you know, good weird. And everyone needs a bit of good weird in them, right?
Well, everyone's weird, aren't they, to a certain extent?
Yeah, you've got to let it out.
Exactly. And are you really losing faith in modern times?
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, I think everyone does from time to time, and then you respond, and then you feel better. Sometimes you look around and you just say, whoa, who's the clown, who's the genius? You can't tell anymore. And so in the midst of that kind of confusion, you respond whatever way you possibly can. And sometimes singing, cooking, community, you know. But there have been some really beautiful moments of the past few years. Really gorgeous moments that have just made me think, oh, wow, there's another world to crack. There's another way to crack the egg in this world. And so, yeah, making music made me kind of keep faith. And I think that we do so many things to keep faith. You know, going and doing shows gives me that warm feeling. Going and walking my dog. Sitting hidden away in some ticket office, listening to someone playing the piano in the station, like I did in Liverpool here. You know, that was really an example of a beautiful little moment.
That's so interesting, it's fascinating. And how have you got on in Liverpool? You said this is the first time, I can't believe it's the first time you've performed in Liverpool. You've never performed here before.
No, I don't know why.
You need to come back.
Yeah, I need to come back. I need to bring the proper show.
Yeah.
And then all you can dance and be as weird as you really want.
But this, going back to tonight right though, this is fascinating. Like giving the fans the chance to see, and us, you know, how you put it all together. It is fascinating.
It is such a perfect thing for me to be able to do before going on tour, because it's it's bringing my intimate world and making it meet you guys, and then I'll be in the perfect state in order to take it on the road. Which we do like a week, which is still very surreal. I'm starting to have those 4 o'clock in the morning kind of cold sweat moments. But
I was going to say, you've been doing this for a long time. Do you still get nervous?
Absolutely.
So, like anxiety dreams, like reading lyrics off your phone on stage, for example.
Yeah, that's part of the learning process. Oh no, that's been happening for a long time. When I started doing my first ever gigs at the piano, like even when I was like 19 years old, I would write out all my lyrics and I would put them in books and like in like little art sketchbooks, and that's how I did gigs from the very beginning.
Wow! So you've almost like gone full circle with the Right, I've got my phone out because Mika, we've got some questions from the crowd. So yeah, they're better than my questions. Right, first up is Sarah Salmon in the house. I was expecting like a whoop or something, not a nervous laugh.
I mean, if I was her, I'd be terrified. I completely empathise.
Okay, Sarah's question. What's the most fun song to make on Hyperlove? The most fun song to make?
I think it was probably a song called Nicotine Dreams, because that song was just about, I started off with just this idea of writing a song that was where every word was like percussion. So being like a nicotine dream, like, and it was just about kind of painting with the sound of the words. But probably 11 also was really fun to make. Yeah. But the fun song to record was probably the interludes, because John Waters, who is this legendary filmmaker and writer. Whoa! Yeah, and he's the king of the weirdos, right? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Actually, just speaking of the interludes, I think they're fantastic. Because radio is like, just let you into this rare girl, well, Stalkery now. Not Stalkery, but, you know, go back in time. Interviewed you in 2007.
Here?
No, not in Liverpool, in Birmingham, I think.
Did you really?
Yeah. On with Grace Kelly coming.
Was I nice?
You were amazing. You were so nice. Was I nice? Were my questions any better than these?
I don't remember.
No, exactly. And this is the thing, with these radio tours, you literally go from radio station to radio station, TV to station.
Oh my God.
You did like about
Do you know how many Kit Kats you eat on one of those radio tours?
I dread to think.
So much dairy milk and Kit Kat.
And you have to go around and you have to listen to like cheesy radio DJs asking the same things over and over again.
No, that's not the problem. It's the Kit Kat.
Is it? That was probably a question actually. What's your favourite biscuit?
I know.
Right, Emily Barron.
Don't leave her alone.
Come on, Emily, where are you? Right, Emily's question. Advice for a young singer-songwriter trying to make it now.
Oh, God. Well, firstly, the challenges are kind of the same for everyone. And that's actually quite an encouraging thing, because there are no rules today anymore. I think that you, more than ever, figure out the story that you want to tell, and then tell that story at 360 degrees. So, you know, from your clothes, your drawings, the way that you send out your demos, the way that you perform. Every detail counts. Now, in a world where we all know songs, I mean, all of us in this room, like, we all hear songs that we can sing, that we hear on TikTok, that we hear like little bits of, we have no idea who the artist is. So, build the identity of the artist, nurture your identity, nurture all those little bits that a lot of the time people say are not important, but to you, the tiny things are important. They will be the foundation upon which you then hopefully find a springboard to a bigger audience. There's no such thing as a small gig. There's no such thing as a small gesture, because if they're important to you, believe it or not, those are the ones that will build you. And that, no matter what point in your career, when you're having a good moment, a bad moment, at the beginning, in the middle, wherever, just remember that the small gestures are the things that will make you truly happy and shine as an artist.
Yeah, that's and the final one, we got Mark Thompson in. Oh, he's put a hand up. It's not an exam. It's not a lecture. Right, exactly. So Mark's question was, where do you get your fab knitwear from?
Ah,
And you're not wearing it tonight.
I'm not sorry.
Only
Yeah.
welcome and shop there too.
So where do you get it all from? Because your fashion sense is phenomenal.
Oh, that's very kind. I mean, it is here, but not if I'm walking in the supermarket. If I was walking dressed like this in the supermarket, they'd call security. They wouldn't need to call security, everyone could see me anyway. But I just, honestly, if most of the time now, it's either vintage stuff, or I make it.
Oh wow, okay.
Well, because we do so many shows, my mom used to make my clothes. You didn't meet my mom. Anyone who says, when I talk about my mom, didn't meet my mom. My mom was gloriously ferocious. But she also was a dressmaker and a designer. And so we made everything. That's why when I was talking about advice to an artist, I made my own t-shirts for every single one of my gigs. I made my own clothes. I used to go and buy vintage stuff from a charity shop, and then I would steal bits of my mom's textiles or trims and add them onto my jeans and on my t-shirts because it was telling a story that was part of the song. It's the same thing. So my clothes, I've just continued doing it. Now I have Zia Dora. So Zia in Italian means auntie. So Auntie Dora and one other person, and they make everything and they work with us and they make this.
They make that jacket. It's the full suit.
And if it's not that, then I just buy it on Instagram.
Well, you look fantastic. You look
Instagram
great.
is great. It just often it shows up and you buy a large and it's about the size for a doll.
Right, you're going to do a few more songs for us?
No, not a few more songs. I'm going to do one more song.
One more, okay, that's what I meant. That's what I was exaggerating. So, thanks for having a Q&A with us.
It's a great pleasure.
You know what, thank you so much for letting us into your mind. It's an amazing place, it really is.
Thank you, and I hope you all get a chance to dive into this album that was made with so much love and madness in equal measure, and I'm so glad that it finally brought me to Liverpool, and I promise I will be coming back.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Mika!